Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Office Lovers and my hero's route. Ugh. You know what? It's like I said, at the last part, it's at the point where I hate her more than him because now she's just being fucking crazy. Oh, I think he's like a shady motherfucker, don't get me wrong, and I'm not a fan of my hero at all, but now she just being fucking psycho. And like I feel bad for him. I feel bad because you're a creepy rapey mcfucker, like mcfucker. McFuck nugget. That's what I was trying to say, but like it didn't come out right. But yeah, but she's now being said, oh my, oh dear God, honey, it's probably not exactly what you're thinking. And I understand you being suspicious and being like, is he like a corporate spy? Being like, oh, and he probably never loved me. And oh my God, you know what? Maybe you should figured out if he was a corporate spy before you fucked him. Just thinking, maybe you shouldn't have been a goddamn crazy pants. She's goddamn crazy pants. Anyway. We're going to continue and find out it was all a misunderstanding and he's going to forgive us, even though he should fucking run, is all I'm saying. We should never have gotten in this relationship to begin with, but now he should be the one running. It's a fucking train. You know what? You two belong together because you're both fucking insane. Anyway, I decided to tell him and not try to keep everything to myself. I want to help you because I love you. Is that so wrong? I feel like we started this in a weird spot, and yet this is where I ended the last part. That's bizarre. I don't know. I shook my head no. I was happy that he cared for me so much. If you can tell me everything, if you can't tell me everything, tell me what you can. I want to be able to help you. I honestly believe that. She doesn't though, because she's crazy, but don't keep it all to yourself. I'm begging you. Please let me help you. Stop being so needy. Never mind. Back off. He grabbed onto my shoulders and spoke in a voice that sounded on the verge of tears. He was being so earnest. Maybe all my worrying is for nothing. I think most of it was for nothing. I don't think he's a corporate spy, but I could tell that he cared about me. That much wasn't a lie. There you go. I could rely on at least that truth for sure. Okay, literally 2 minutes ago, she was like, oh, he never loved me and he just used me. Now she's like, I can totally tell he loves me. Oh my God, you're so dumb. Fucking pick a lane, bitch. She's like fucking, but get on the right side of the road, honey, because you're on the wrong side. Fucking drunk sorority whore. Jesus. Anyway, I'll tell you everything. I'm being overdramatic because I can't help it. Okay. He calmly let go of my shoulders. You went into Mr. Autry's office today, didn't you? Yeah. He nodded uneasily. After you left, I went to the sales department to deliver some papers and passed by. Passed by? Oh, he exclaimed, understanding what that might have meant. You heard our conversation, didn't you? Oopsie. Hold on. Hold on. Something's going on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta check. I think I was... Okay, never mind. I think we're okay. I think we're fine. Sorry. No, I'm updating my graphics driver. Everything is working, but all of a sudden everything like flicked, and I was like, what the fuck just happened? We're fine. We're still recording. We're okay. I have two different graphics drivers, but I'm updating one of them, and like it's obviously hopefully not the one that's being used for this. Shouldn't allow me to play, but I just didn't want it to be like fucking up my wait. No, okay, we're fine. All right. No, I just had to check all my screens in the background. Like, what the fuck? Anyway. Yeah, I heard you shout and stopped to see what happened. I'm sorry for listening. Yeah, I'm sorry for listening. No, don't be. It's my fault for not telling you about it. Plus, why was the door open? I mean, seriously, his door should be like... What is his door? Like fucking paper mache? I'm the one who's sorry. I'd apologize, but he did in turn and lowered his head to bow. But he did in turn and lowered his head to bow. Was the wedding interview planned out before we became a couple? Before we started dating? I meekly asked, nervous to hear the answer. He painfully nodded his head. But why is Mr. Autry setting up a fucking arranged marriage for you? It wasn't a sure thing back then. It's not like I didn't know it would probably happen. I didn't know it would probably happen. He knew he was going to see a woman for an arranged marriage meeting, but he still confessed to me. I'll explain it from the beginning. Will you hear me out? I'm so curious as to what... Yeah, I nodded and he took my hand and to lead me towards the sofa. So, in all the other paths, we imagine now Mahito goes off and has an arranged marriage that he's miserable about. And why, in this day and age, is that still happening? That's a little scary. Like, I know in certain places that does still happen, but it still just seems so archaic and, like, unless you're like, please God, just, yeah, mom, dad, arrange a marriage for me because I'm incapable of doing it. But I wouldn't, no. I guess I was just raised too independent, and even though my ass is sad and lonely, I would not trust anyone to arrange a marriage for me. Like, you'd get along great with this person. Are you fucking kidding me? No, they suck. Do you know me? No. And you don't know. If you volunteer for that, if you're like, look, somebody else do this for me, then cool, you made that choice. That's your choice, but you should have a fucking choice. I don't. Anyway, I nodded and he took my hand and led me to the sofa. This is just so much more cringy because of this whole arranged marriage thing. It's weird. We sat down next to each other on the sofa and he began to explain slowly. We're a small company, but at home we make the raw ingredients for makeup. My father wanted me to take over the family business. But you didn't? No, I'm the second son. My brother was the one who succeeded our father in the business. I never wanted to make the ingredients, but to create something out of them. So that's why you tried to get into development. That's right. I applied to all sorts of cosmetic companies. This was one of them. Okay. But why is Mr. Otori setting you up on a... like, on behalf of your parents? Because that's weird. Do you remember me at the group interview? Kind of? No? Kind of is probably the better answer? Kind of. Well, I remember everything about you. I remember liking the atmosphere of this company. The people, too. It seemed like I could get along with everyone here. That's why I decided to work here. Well, no wonder why he was so pushy and rapey. Please love me for God's sakes or I have to marry some stranger. Still not a good excuse. Me too. I like the atmosphere here. It's nice, but it also challenges you. Shut up, Spacey. He's telling a story. I guess we thought the same thing. I never heard back from the other companies, but I was happy to get an offer from here. That's because Mr. Otori will hire any asshole. But worry clouded his brow. What happened? After working here a while, I found out the CEO and I are related. I knew it, right? Because I'm like, are your parents dead and Mr. Otori is now in charge of your life? Like, why is Mr. Otori getting involved? You're related to him. Okay. You two must have been pretty distant relatives to not know. Yeah, it turns out he's my second cousin. Oh. But again, why is he... Okay. I didn't know about him, but I guess he knew about me. He lowered his gaze to the ground. Oh, is that the only reason he hired you? Family? Oh, poor Mahito. I kind of feel bad for you. I thought I got accepted here and married alone, but maybe it was just because of our connection. I feel bad for you now. That kind of sucks, dude. That would explain why only this place offered me a job. Just thinking about it is depressing. All the others here got in because they were useful, but not me. Yeah. Wow. That's rough. You suck. You suck that bad. Like, in all the other paths, he comes up with great ideas, but in this one, he can't do it, so it's like, yeah, you kind of suck. I hate feeling inferior to everyone. If I remember, you always seemed so down when you first started here. Yeah, if it wasn't for you, I'd have never made it this far. Did I say something to you? What? You don't remember? Sorry, no. You kind of blend into the background. You're kind of boring and bland, and I don't really love you. But she does. You dummy! A little disappointed, he shook his head and chuckled. You know how you said you weren't suited for marketing, but still tried so hard at it? Yeah, I was desperate back then, too. Back then, when I was feeling really grumpy, you said to me, they invest in us for the value we bring in the future, not now. If you convince yourself you can't do something before you even try it, you'll get nowhere. That's a rather naive thing to say. It was he's like, you told me this and it motivated me. And she's like, well, that was kind of stupid of me. Because it's not true. Oh, she's a dumb fuck. But every once in a while she comes up with a gem that's like, wow, wrong thing to say, but it's hilarious. It was embarrassing to hear it, even though I had said it. It was thanks to those words that I got as far as I did. Wow, you should never listen to me. I'm stupid. I feel like I've really grown and progressed so much. My relation to the CEO has nothing to do with it. Yeah, it's just all me. Even if I'm bad now, I can keep trying. I know I'll find something I can do well in. I feel the same way. When I told you all that, it was for me. I was convincing myself. I had no confidence in myself. I never thought I'd be put in marketing. We're like two birds of a feather. Two creepy, weirdo, stupid peas in a dumbass pod. He smiled playfully. They do deserve each other. You might be right. This is about the most touching moment they've ever had. I smiled along with him. And now that I've accomplished something, I can have more confidence in myself. I thought to myself, if this project goes well, I'd tell you I love you after it's over. But then he told us relationships were off, and I still have to do the marriage meeting. Okay, now, about this marriage meeting, how the fuck did that happen? Because this does not explain that. Why did you confess to me when you still had the meeting? His smile quickly disappeared and he stared at the ground. I got worried. Why? You could have done it after the project was over. Wouldn't it have been better all around to just do that? I thought the same thing when I found out about it. I told myself just settle down and wait a little bit to confess. In the meantime, I would just have to take it easy and approach you slowly. Yeah, that would have been nicer than you forcing yourself on me, but that apparently worked, and we're now in love with you for some stupid reason. Take it easy. What do you mean, approach? Yeah, wait. Take it easy. What do you mean, approach? What do you mean, approach? The girl I liked was on the same project and team as me. Even if I couldn't confess, I could still get closer to you. Is that why you invited me on a date and got me a present? Because that's not taking it easy. To sum it up, yes, that's what happened. After I found out I was on the project, Mr. Autry called me in to talk. He called you in? All alone? Yeah, he said if I didn't show my potential that I'd have to go to the marriage meeting. He gave me the business card of the girl's father. Uh-huh. That's the other CEO dude. Business card. That was strange. She's in a rival company, but they put in orders with my family business. So if it went well, our family could profit with some sort of deal. Oh my god, I don't like you, Mahito, but I feel so bad that your family's basically selling you. Do you understand what women have to deal with now? Do you understand women being sold for like goats and land and shit? Yeah. Actually, with land. That's how you sold your daughter. I have land and this vagina you can have. Take it away. Like, the basic... No, wait. Didn't the men's father give you goats or something? I don't know. See, thank God I never had to deal with that shit. But, like, creepy. But now you understand how much that sucks. And I feel for you. I do. Bye, Mahito. It was nice knowing you. Have fun with that marriage. Of course, I refuse to take a part in it. I already had a girl I liked. Also, again, it's like the 21st century. Jesus, it seems so... I can't get on board with this. They asked if I wasn't dating anyone, then there was no reason to decline. So that's why you needed to hook up with me so quick? Well, I didn't want to go to the meeting, but that isn't why I wanted to date you. I wanted to because I liked you. It's as simple as that. I just forced myself on you so that you would like me sooner. That's not creepy at all. I mean, you had good intentions, because you honestly like me, but you just went about it in every single motherfucking wrong way. All the wrong ways. And we should literally be like, wow, bye Felicia, and fucking walk out the door. But she's not. She's gonna be like, oh, Mahito, I love you. Like it's some fucking magical, wonderful fucking Cinderella thing that he just... No, this is like crazy shit. I could hear the pain in his voice. I think the reason he forbade us dating is because he knew I was interested in you. I guess he really wants you to hook up with that girl. Why, though? Why does Mr. Autry give a fuck? He's your second cousin. He's not getting anything out of this deal. Except for us, because he's in love with us too. So, I mean, oh my god, though. Right now, this one is like, oh, this is like a sinister plot in a movie. Like, but I want to be with Mahiro, but Mr. Otri doesn't want him to be with me because he wants me, so he's going to arrange a marriage. And he's like fucking Jafar over here taking our Aladdin away from us. What the fuck? This is great. This is so fucking retarded. This is like, that's not even... Oh, this is just wrong in all sorts of ways. What in the world? Wow, I don't even know. This train wreck just got, like, fucked all the hell up. Wow. Wow. I don't even know. This is it. I can't. There are no words. Train wreck is not even enough of a word to describe this right now. This is kind of hilarious. I can't. Anyway. Seems like it. Maybe that was why Mr. Otri was always so suspicious of us. He even tricked me a bunch of times to meet her. What do you mean? Like, he sent me to deliver things to a friend, but it was her who showed up. Was she pretty? I see. I see. So he wasn't being a corporate spy. He was giving thing on behalf of Mr. Otri and doing all of that. So I told you. Okay, so he wasn't out looking for another job. It was his arranged frickin' wife. It's even funnier. Was she pretty? Let's do the stupid answer. Was she pretty? That's the dumbest. She has a nice face, but you're 100 times cuter than her. What am I saying? My heart raced after being called cute out of the blue. I sincerely doubt I'm 100 times cuter than anyone. I can't help it. I'm in love. Was he embarrassed to say that? His face blushed from ear to ear. I kind of feel bad for Mahito, but at the same time, like, what the fuck, dude? Anyway, I gave her the papers and came right back. When I went to see Mr. Otri, he asked if I thought she was pretty and if I liked her. You just met her, you're like, she might be pretty, but that doesn't mean she's a nice person. That jerk, he kept doing things like that to have us meet over and over again. On top of that, some things got out of hand at home, so I had to help out. He told me I should be helping out at home before anything else. I didn't want anyone to hear about the problems at home, so I tried to keep it a secret. It was hard dealing with my father and Mr. Otri at the same time without anyone knowing. I was running out of time for the project, too, and I had all that to deal with. It sucked. Okay, so this explains why he was failing at the project, because he was stressed out about other things. Okay. Not just that you suck. Okay. He let out a huge sigh. What was all this about secrets and not letting anyone find out? Mahito, I heard you make some pretty suspicious phone calls. Now seemed to be a good time to ask him about it. You were saying things like, I'm done with my part, make sure you got the data, and stuff. What? You heard that too? Yeah, you didn't close the door. That was a call with my father. He wanted me to quit and help out with the family business if I couldn't make it here. I got mad and told him I put out a bestseller, so he should just hold his horses. I don't know what his problem was, but he needs to learn to take care of the business on his own, and your older brother, too. I was also calling Mr. Otari, too. I didn't want anyone to hear about it, so I had to sneak around and do it. So you weren't secretly talking with a rival company after all. What? A rival? You're kidding, right? Yeah, well, you know. How about that arranged marriage thing, you asshole? Let's not get hooked up on my douchebaggery. But you dropped this. I brought out the business card with the rival CEO written on it, and now she's stupid. She's like, you dropped this, and I thought maybe, but now I realize, Why do you have something like this? Oh, that was me. Why do you have something like this? Our company has no connection with them. Oh my god, are you fucking dumb? God, she's a fucking idiot. Didn't he just say the arranged marriage girl's father was the CEO of a rival company, and she should have gone click, click? Oh my god, turn on your bulbs! Jesus, girl, replace the fucking dim bulbs that you have with fucking high wattage, okay? I went there and saw you handing some papers to a woman from that company. Are you saying that you weren't acting as a spy? God, you're dumb. What? A spy? His eyes widened for a moment before he burst into laughter. Yeah, because you're a fucking idiot. No. There's no way. I wouldn't even know how. Yeah, he's not the brightest crayon. Besides, the guy in this card is the father of the girl I'm supposed to meet. I stuffed it in my pocket and forgot about it. I'd be a terrible spy. I'm bad at lying. I'm not clever enough and, well, do I look like one? No, you're just as dim of a bulb as we are. He chuckled at the thought. But all the signs were there. I was so worried what to do if it was true. Yeah, I pursed my lips and pouted. God, I'm sorry. Wait, don't tell me that's what you've been so worried about. He peered into my eyes as if trying to read my mind. Well, that and your arranged marriage, because that's going to put a damper on our relationship. Yeah. You should have talked to me about it earlier, and you should have talked to me about your arranged marriage, dumb fuck, instead of trying to force yourself on me. The hell? I did, but you told me to trust you. I tried to believe it was all just a coincidence and believed in you. Here, I thought it was that you were jealous of me for meeting that girl. To be honest, I spotted you for a second when I was handing her the papers. I couldn't tell if you saw me, though, but now I know you obviously had. I didn't want you to worry over nothing. I plan to finish the project, and when it's all said and done, I tell Mr. Otri exactly how it is, and then we're dating, so I can't go to the marriage meeting. It would be fine since we aren't allowed to date only because of the project. So why did you tell Mr. Otri that we weren't in a relationship when he asked? His face turned grim when he heard my question. To protect us. Duh! God, why is she stupid? I was talking with Mihiro about when I overheard his talk with Mr. Otri. That was my only choice. Hey, it's not like it stopped us, but he did tell us not to get involved with anyone at work. If I can't keep it a secret until the project is over, it'll cause all sorts of trouble for you. He said it to protect me? God, you're dumb. All this time I was doubting him too. I was such an idiot. God, she's so aggravating. I can't wait till this path is over. I can't. She's too stupid for words in this one. Anyway, when the project is over, we probably will be assigned to new areas. If I told you I liked you then, it might be too late. When the project is over, Mr. Otri will definitely try to get me to at least meet her. And that is, if I don't have a girlfriend. But again, that also makes me think, like, are you sure you like me? Because, I mean, I know he does. I honestly believe that he does, because he's been kind of, like, nutso over her from the very beginning, and it's been made clear that he's had a thing for her since the moment he saw her, and they're, like, you know, new higher class, basically, but, like, this would make anybody actually suspicious in reality. Like, I mean, yeah, I don't have to get arranged marriage because I have a girlfriend. So I don't trust you? Anyway. So that's the reason for being in such a hurry to get with you. Yeah, creepy McRapey pants. I see. I'll forgive it. No, I won't. She will. I won't. I should have talked to you about this much earlier. I'm sorry. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have dated you, though. Like, I would have been like, wow, you only like me because you don't want to get arranged married. Okay. I'm sorry for doubting you. I thought you were a spy and were dating me only to keep my mouth shut. He's like, no, I'm only dating you so I don't have to get arranged marriage. Okay. I was so worried and had all these crazy thoughts. Leaving that one. I was overcome with sadness just remembering how worried I was. He noticed and put his arm around me and pulled me close. I could never kiss someone I don't love. I could never say I love you if it wasn't real. I mean, that's reassuring. That you're not a douche. Still a douche, but not that kind of a douche. If I were ever that good, I would have confessed to you a long time ago. A long time ago? During training or something. I've always wanted to get your number, but was never brave enough. Other guys can just walk up and ask without breaking a sweat, but not me. No, I just have to force you and rub myself all over you and grope you and be creepy. I mean, I don't know, asking me for my number is less disturbing than anything you did, but okay. To be honest, that surprises me. Just so you know, I fell in love with you as soon as I saw you at the group interview. Love at first sight? You seemed a little nutty, but you challenged yourself in the very beginning. You say nutty like it's a bad thing. Dick. You had crazy new ideas every other day. I thought you were a pretty interesting girl. Ever since then, I had my eyes on you. Then one day, you came over and cheered me up. Oh, then that one day. Okay. You're a little nutty yourself if you fell in love with me. I mean, yeah. Hey now, don't say that about yourself. No, I'm insulting both of us because we're Both fucking insane. But look at me. I'm certainly not the most feminine girl alive, am I? So, maybe you like some butch. Girl. No, you've made me a delicious lunch, and you've been kind to me. And when you're feeling good, you make the sexiest sounds ever. Okay, wow. He seductively whispered in my ear. You really are the cutest. How could he say that with a straight face? My heart skipped a beat. So you thought I was a spy? Can we let that go? He inched closer to me and twirled my hair around his finger. Yeah, oh, I bet I'm going to have to make that up to you, even though you're arranged married, and you're not going to make that up to me. Whatever. Yeah. You became my lover even though you thought that? You must be obsessed with me. Stop projecting. He teased me with a playful smile. Don't laugh. I was worried sick, and I'm not obsessed with you. You are the obsessed one. Shut up. His playful mood was ruined. I'm sorry. He apologized and pulled me close. I'm sorry I made you worry. Sorry for all the trouble I caused. You should be. Now that all the confusion is gone, do you care if I confess to you again? No. Thanks. He let go of me and stared into my eyes. I forgot. Oh, I forgot I put Sims in there as my last name, and this is so much more wrong. Spacey Sims. No, no, take that back. It's one thing when I have to say my own name from these creepers, but like, it's always like Spacey. That's so awkward reading my own name. But it's even creepier when it's like this and you're like, no, not from you, Mojito. When you said my whole name, it made me blush. No, it made me cringe. I've loved you since we first met. Will you go out with me? Yes, I love you too, Mojito. Where's Kaido? I like his abuse better. He grabbed me and pulled me in to hug me. I love you. I'll never let you go. I'll somehow make my father and Mr. Otri see my way. We'll be an official couple. Trust me. I'll trust you to the very end. Thank you. I love you. He leaned his face towards me and kissed me on the lips. Okay, like, his whole story could actually be not bad if he wasn't so fucking forcey, rapey in the beginning. You know what I mean? And she wasn't so goddamn aggravatingly stupid. But take out her stupidity and like his forcey, rapey. I mean, he has moments where you're like, I guess you're not terrible, but I can't get over the forcey, rapey, clingy, weird obsessiveness. You have genuine moments where you're like, if you took these 5 moments and took the rest of the bullshit out, these 5 moments would be nice, and you put them on a decent person, and you'd be like, aw. But you've done way too many creepy, rapey things that make me just not trust you. Where I'm like, this is a nice moment, but you've ruined it. You've sullied it. You sullied the moment. Anyway. Sorry. When we kissed, his large hand gently stroked my head and cradled my neck. I remembered being so confused when we first kissed, because he probably forced you. Even when we had laid together, I was happy, but felt like I was holding back, because he forced you. I loved him, so I'd been ignoring all my suspicions and doubt, because you're stupid. But now it was different, because you're both stupid. I could trust him completely. There was no hesitation in my words and feelings now. I could finally accept him and love him for who he truly was. I'll give you that. We embraced and kissed each other right in the middle of the office. Mojito, I love you. I love you so much. I can't stop. It's 2 p.m. Wow, I want to become one with you. I want all of you. Damn. I'm yours. I'll give him points for that line. That's not as cringy as it could be. He is cringy, but that was okay. I love you. He kissed my cheek and whispered in my ear. His body began to move inside me. When? What? How? How? All of a sudden clothes are off? What the fuck? Girl, are you not wearing panties? How the fuck did this happen? That was quick. The sensation forced a moan from me. I mean, I'm more confused as to how the clothes came off instantly. Like, he was holding your head and then instantly you're naked? Or at least your panties are down and his dick's out? Like, when the fuck did this happen? Does it hurt? Okay, that's cringy. Don't... He stopped moving and looked into my eyes with a worried face. Wow, honey, you overestimate your size. Okay, I'm just... Oh, Mahito. I've had sex with everyone else in this office except for your second cousin. You don't have to worry about that tiny penis. I'm just kidding. Oh, God. Oh, no. But seriously, Mahito, I think you overestimate yourself. I'm okay. It just feels so warm. So loving. Okay, that's fucking cringy. Oh, God, this is so cringy awkward. It's like bad. It's not even like, oh, it's awkward because it's like, oh, God, I can't even. I'm ashamed of myself for reading this. I feel it too. It makes me so happy. I hope so. So happy I think I'm going crazy. I hope you can feel it. I mean, can you feel it? Again, Mahiro, if you have to ask that, then it's clearly not hurting me. You had to ask that the first time, remember? I can't stop. I need you. It's a little too late for you to stop now. We're in the middle of the office and somehow we're having sex. I don't even know. Our bodies press against each other once again. You're going too fast, but it feels good. Oh, God, I can't. Oh, God. Now he's... this is so wrong. Oh, this is so awkward. It's the exclamation points. Oh, no. Oh, God. You can just... I need bleach for my brain. Oh, I don't want to scream when he's screaming to myself. It's awkward. Oh, I have to say I really love you guys that love the cringy and the me freaking out over all of this, because it just makes me feel less disturbed by this, but more disturbed. But I'm glad that you enjoy how goddamn cringy this is for me, and that you're laughing at my agony. Oh dear God. Anyway, Spacey, I love you, Spacey. Yeah, I just... Wow. Well, just never thought I'd have to say that to myself. Sure. He laid kisses on me while calling out my name. Oh, God. Every time his body moved faster, my body became hotter and hotter. Why? I asked for the... Oh, dear God. I'm not moaning and awing, I'm not. My mind suddenly went blank with pleasure. Mihiro held me tight as my body became weak. Do you feel my love? Oh, my God. Oh, dear God. Again, if you have to ask me if I can feel it, honey, it's not going to hurt. He gave his lips a rest as he posed a question. I'm going to go for the cringiest answer ever. I want to feel it more. Because that's the worst. First of all, yeah, it's just... But that's even... We're already at cringe level 10. We might as well turn this shit up to 11. I want to feel it more. You little devil. I'll give you as much as you want. Jesus. I can't get enough of you. As long as I've got you, I don't need anything else. You know, Mr. Otori's fucking standing behind us. He whispered in my ear and pulled me tighter. There's like cameras in the office. That night, we went to a hotel and fell asleep with our hands clasped together. Could you just take him to your house? Because you've been wearing the same clothes for 4 fucking years. I'm going to see this project through to the end. You literally just had sex in the office, and then you go to a hotel, and you know Mr. Otori's like... It was like 4 p.m. Everyone was still here. I could feel his determination when he squeezed my hand. Yeah, I nodded to him and squeezed back. It wasn't long after when development completed, and we had a finished product in our hands. Well, we might be able to take it easy for once with that out of the way. All we need to do now is sell it. Thank you for your work, you two. Hold on, where are we? 89%. I hope that's good enough to get us the best ending. I guess we'll find out. I don't know what to do if we only get a good ending. Like, can you just go back and get the best ending by accident? I don't know. Thank you for your work, you two. Thank you, sir. I have something to discuss with both of you. Can you come by my office later? All right. I wonder what it was about. About you fucking on the desk. I can't wait for him to be like, so you're in a relationship. Well, there are cameras. And I saw what you were doing. Twice. Seriously. We headed to Mr. Otori's office. Knock, knock. Come in. Excuse us. I've been waiting for you. What can we do for you? Mahito asked with a concerned look on his face. You don't have to look so scared. I just have a simple question. Are you two dating? No, we're just having sex. He asked nonchalantly. Not sure how to react. I looked towards Mojito, and he's like, and that's a yes. He simply smiled at me as if saying it'll be okay. What if that's the case? He stared down the CEO and posed his own question. If I remember correctly, I firmly stated that relationships were forbidden. That was only until the project is over. Our work is complete, so that doesn't matter now. If it's successful, that is. It will be. You're too cocky. Are you that much against going to the marriage meeting? It's not that. It's because I'm already in love with her. I've got her. I'm not interested in anyone else. Mojito, confessing his love for me in front of the CEO shocked even me. Then the fact that it's your second cousin, I'd be like, who the fuck are you that I barely even know to try to be forcing me to go to the meeting? Obviously, our dad got him to do it, but seriously, it's just really fucking weird. So you're in love? He squinted his eyes and stared at us. If that's the case, you're fired. He was going to punish us for sure. No, he's not. Would he reassign us? Or even fire us? All different kinds of punishment came to mind, and my legs started to shake. Congratulations! The numbers of orders has vastly exceeded our expectations. It's a success. A huge smile spread across his face. In other words, the marriage meeting has been put off. I'll arrange someone else to meet her. This poor woman. I feel bad for her because she can't make her own fucking choices, but also, I'll find someone else. Oh god, you know what? Send Ken. Nobody likes Ken. Ken needs to just send Ken. I thought this might happen, so I never even got into the arranged marriage negotiations with her. And why are you negotiating it? Weird. What? Are you serious? She doesn't even know your name. I did this only to get your fire stoked, so to speak. I even worked with your father. It was all just a ploy to bring out your potential. It worked. Damn it! You guys got me good. I think Ev deserves a punch in the face. I knew you could do it. You need to stop thinking everyone's better than you. They aren't. Sorry. Now, I don't care if you see each other, but keep it decent in the office, please. Yes, sir. All right. But keep it decent in the office, please. As always. There are cameras, by the way. We held hands and smiled at each other. So that means no fucking on the desks anymore. I see everything. I live here. Do you see that futon? Do you see that couch? It's a pull-out. As usual, we made our way to the meeting room. Oh, dear God. I can't believe he did all that to me. Maybe he noticed you always thought other people were better and was trying to help. That's basically word for word what he said. And that's why he went through all the effort of planning this whole thing. Well, that's exactly why it's so frustrating. I think of all the trouble he put us through. But in the end, we came out as lovers, so it turned out okay, right? I guess. It just pisses me off he played us so easily. I guess it doesn't matter as long as I have you. He put his arm around my shoulder. Then he leaned in to kiss me. No! We have to behave in the office, remember? I know, but... He overpowered me and forced his lips onto mine. See? And then it's stuff like this. He leans in to kiss you, and you're like, no, this is a cute moment, and then you just ruined it. You ruined it. You're like, okay, it's an okay moment. No, we can't in the office. And he overpowers you and force kisses you. That's what I'm talking about, Mojito. The fuck? Struggling. No one's around, so it's okay. You're such a pain sometimes. No, you're a fucking raperson. You don't like it? No! I never said that. Jesus, girl. So you like it? Yeah, she likes being assaulted. I mean, Me too. I love you, Spacey. I love you now and forever. I guess I could do worse. No, I don't know. His face inched closer, and he kissed me to seal his promise of love. What you doing, booger? You're in your cage playing. I don't need to save. Yay! Okay. I saw somewhere on something, they're like, you have to get 100% to get the best ending. I'm like, I've never gotten 100% on the answers to get the best ending. I think, though, in Saijo's route, we got in the 80s somewhere. I think you have to, I'm guessing you have to get at least 80%. I don't know. Anyway, the usual place. A few days later, we all met together for our final project meeting. Thanks to everyone's help, the project was a huge success. He announced the initial sales results to everyone and gave his thanks. Our project was initially planned to be only a seasonal item. However, sales were so good that it would be lining the shelves for some time. With everyone involved with the project gathered here, I'd like to announce the successful end of the project. The sense of finality in his words made me feel a little sad. Leaving the project meant we would be going back to our old positions. That also meant not being in the same office as Mahiro anymore. I wasn't looking forward to any of it. Unfortunately, Ken is unable to spend any more time with us as he'll be leaving. But, as for the rest of you, it's my pleasure to invite you back as a team for the next season. Did I just hear that right? Mahiro and I turned towards each other in shock. Mr. Otri slowly walked toward us while he spoke. I am hoping that your next project as a team will be as successful as the last. I'll be counting on you two again. Yeah, because I'm the best thing here. He patted our shoulders. Yes, sir. Sure. This means I'll be able to work with Mahiro for even longer. I can feel a smile breaking out across my face at the thought of it. Ugh. Wait, this is bad. I can't get too excited and blow the cover of our relationship. I glanced over at Mahiro. His face was beaming with a smile. It looks like I'll need to remind him about keeping it a secret. Like many times before, we were the last ones in the meeting room, and thinking of new ideas. We should put out a survey in this area to get some feedback. Oh, that's me, so whatever. I'll make some rough designs as soon as possible. I read it in his voice, but I didn't feel like rereading it. So. Great. Work's almost over. He was looking at the clock in the meeting room. I'd like to leave and get something to eat together, but... His face creased into a frown. It wasn't that uncommon for coworkers to do such a thing, but... Mr. Otri told us we have to be careful, and no one can find out about us. He just said behave in the office. He didn't say anything about outside. You're right. I'd like to be able to do whatever I want, though. I think he's really sticking his neck out for you. If someone found out you were related to him, and on top of that, you're dating someone working on the same big project, yeah, they might think he's unfair, doing all sorts of favors for me. I might be overthinking it, but it would be bad if that's how it played out. I know. And that's why it's probably better if we played it safe for now. I don't know if Mr. Otri ever thought about it that far. But if he did, that's annoying. I don't want anyone to be that worried about me. It makes me feel like I'm irresponsible and can't take care of myself. I still have work to do in that respect, too. Maybe. But anyway, I want to spend as much time with you as possible. We can leave work at different times and meet up somewhere. Wouldn't that work? Yeah, where would we meet, though? Somewhere easy to find would be nice. I know. How about the Christmas Plaza? The Christmas Plaza? Oh yeah, that! It was a place where Mahiro waited for me that one time. I went there but couldn't talk to him and left him there waiting for me. You'll come this time, right? He stared into my eyes to make me say yes out of guilt. I don't know. It was embarrassing, so I looked away from him. You will. I know you will. You sound confident. I trust you. I hate you. When he said it like that, there was no way I could skip out on him again, even if I wanted to. So that's the plan. I'll be going then. He flashed a smirk at me before leaving the meeting room. Not long after, I went back to my desk and got ready to leave. I was just about to head out when... Hello, are you about to leave? Mr. Otri had showed up. Yes, I was. Has Mahiro already left? I think so. He was gone when I came back. I see. He put his hand on my shoulder. You aren't going home together. He spoke in a quiet voice so that no one else would hear. No one else would hear. I had to do my best to act normally. What do you mean? I feigned ignorance, putting a smile on Mr. Otori's face. Never mind. Looks like I don't have to worry about you two. He's in your hands now. Take care of him for me. He slapped me lightly on the shoulder and left me standing there alone. I wonder what that was all about. Did he come just to test me to see if I could keep our relationship a secret? Shoot, I have to hurry. I'm already late. Mahiro was probably already there and waiting for me. I already made him wait enough that one time, so I wanted to arrive on time. But you already said you were late. I rushed towards the Christmas plaza as fast as my feet could take me. It was close to Christmas, so there were tons of people here, as one would expect. Where was he? Spacey! Hearing a voice behind me, I turned around. My hero was standing there with a big smile across his face. I knew you'd come for me! Okay. I'll give him points because that's funny. I knew you'd come for me! It's kind of funny. He proudly asserted like it was fact. I never said I wasn't coming. I know. I'm just happy I was right. It felt like he could read me like a book. It was frustrating at times, to be honest. More importantly, did anyone suspect something? He leaned close to me and whispered in my ear. Mr. Oteri had figured it out for sure. That much was certain. Oh no, who was it? He read my mind and asked, worriedly. It's nothing. Just when I was leaving, Mr. Oteri had a word with me. He asked why we weren't going home together. So, what did you say? I told him I didn't know what he was talking about, and he smiled. That guy, he's a little too close to you. You need to stop being creepy and back the fuck off, Mahito Jesus. Watch out for him. That's a bold thing to say. Besides, you know what? I'm gonna break up with you, rewind time, and I'm gonna go date him next. Legit. You think? Yeah. Well, you're my girl. Don't get possessive. Even if he is the CEO, I don't want him touching you. A little possessive is okay, like, you're my girl. Oh, that's cute. I don't want him touching you. Okay, stop. Simmer down, Jesus. He was sulking like someone was about to take away one of his prized possessions. You're just jealous. So what? I'm a greedy guy. Yeah. Don't go meeting up with any other guy all by yourself. Got it? All right, I'll be careful. And you don't go getting along with other girls then. Are you jealous too? Not as much as you. Well then, I'll go and talk to girls while you're watching me. Jerk. I'm kidding. I have no interest in girls other than you. That's better. I can't help giving her like a bitch attitude right now. So other than Mr. Oteri, no one spoke to you about it. Nope, no one suspects anything. Or they're just not telling you. Oh, and I'm sorry for being late. Don't worry about it. At least you came this time. Oh god, what, guilt trip much? Jesus. Sorry, I actually came, but I couldn't get myself to go near you, so I ran away. Because of the marriage meeting thing? Yeah. Well, that's not your fault then. But this time I won't let you run away. Yeah, I know you won't. Fucking borderline Toma. He grabbed onto my hand firmly and we started walking hand in hand. It's almost Christmas, you know. He was staring at the Christmas tree that was set up in the plaza. Yep. This tree really stands out. It makes the perfect meeting spot. And it's close to the train station, too. Want to meet here again tomorrow? I think I'm going to be late tomorrow, though. Taking the last train? Not quite that late. I'll wait for you anyhow. If I know that you're coming, I'll wait here however long it takes. Wow, get a life, Mahito. Okay. She's like, okay. Since then, meeting at the tree and having a little date became a common occurrence. I mean, that's cute. Well, let's wait at the tree and have a date. Several days later, the new project was getting more attention and we met together for our first meeting. I thought he said next season. I didn't know he meant like for spring, like literally like next week. Like I thought he meant like the next Christmas season. Like, but okay. I think this covers what we can do for the time being. You're responsible for developing new ideas within the framework I just explained. That's all. Let's get to work. Yes, sir. After the meeting, I head back to the office. I finished a rough draft of a design. Can you take a look at it for me later? Mahito suddenly passed me some papers. Sure. Thanks. See you tomorrow. Bye. Mahito went home straight after the meeting. His bag isn't here either. I guess he really did go home. Usually we meet up after this and went out to get a bite to eat. He didn't leave me a message or send me any mail either. I wonder if he had things to do. I was thinking such things to myself when I looked at the papers he handed me. It read same time, same place. There in the corner was a little note from Mahito. Jeez. It would have been easier for him to send me a mail. Or a text. Send me a mail. That sounds so creepy and weird. I pulled out an eraser from my desk and erased the evidence of our secret rendezvous. All around town, Christmas songs played through the air from the many stores. The street I usually took was overflowing with people. The market was busy too. Mommy, will Santa come to our house tonight? He only comes if you've been a good girl. I overheard a conversation between a mother and daughter. So what you're saying is I've been terrible? Yes, I hate you. I mean, the fuck kind of... Santa, huh? Tomorrow was Christmas after all. And that explains why there were so many people out tonight. The Christmas plaza would be packed with people for sure. I hope I can find my hero in this mess. Yeah, the tree. Despite there being so many people, I found my hero surprisingly fast. He was looking at his phone, probably reading a message or something. It didn't seem like he knew that I had arrived yet. Not long ago, he played a prank on me. Maybe it was my turn to get him back. I tried sneaking around from behind so that he wouldn't notice me coming. Slowly, slowly. He hadn't noticed me yet. You run up and push him into the tree. Besides, doing something like this was rare for me. He would never see it coming. He's going to see it coming. Maybe his playful spirit was rubbing off on me. Perhaps the saying that people become similar the longer they're together was true. I was right up to him and took a deep breath to shout out his name. Spacey! My hero suddenly spun around, grabbed my arm, and pulled me towards him. He wrapped his arms around me. You knew! I saw it coming a mile away. I thought you were up to something, so I played along. Are we playing spy now? He chuckled at me. Maybe. Well, I won. He pulled me close for a kiss. Smooch. He gave me a huge kiss on the cheek. Huh? Or then, huh? Mahiro pulled away from me slightly. What? Your perfume is different. How did you know? I can tell, silly. It's the one we worked together on. Till just recently, I've been using the perfume he had bought for me. But today, I decided to use the perfume we worked so hard to create. You too. You aren't using your usual cologne today. No, I'm using the one we made, so now we can rub our bodies together and make a new scent. I do love the idea. I think it's a really great idea. Of course not. This smell is the sign of a happy couple. Yeah. Two scents come together as one. His face drew close to mine. When I kissed your cheek, I could smell it. It was real nice. Can we come together again? Wow. He whispered into my ear, wow. His voice was deep and sexy, stirring up emotions deep inside of me. Yeah. Thought so. Please not in the middle of the Christmas plaza, because you can't seem to keep it in your pants in inappropriate locations. He cradled my cheeks in his hands and smiled at me. Merry Christmas. I love you. His lips drifted towards me and we kissed. I'm not Ming, but there you go. Every time our skin touched, a new scent was born. Nope. It was a short kiss, but afterwards he held me tight in his arms. I like this. It could become a habit. And that's why we made it. That's why it's selling so well. That's true. His fingers brushed through my hair and he rested his face on my shoulder. I want more. Out of nowhere, his voice sounded distant and sad. The smell? No, of you. I could feel my body beginning to heat up hearing just those words. Can I hold you? Kind of already are. When I nodded, he leaned in towards me for a kiss. Ooh, soon after, we were headed towards the usual hotel we always went to. Click. When I opened the door, all I could see was the huge window with a view over the cityscape. Isn't this nice? I reserved it a long time ago. It was the highest room in the hotel. The interior wasn't different from the other rooms, but the view was on another level. Isn't it beautiful? Yeah, and what if I wasn't dating you? I'd just come here by myself. Lights were shining all over the city for the Christmas season. I've already made preparations for dinner, so how about we toast? A gorgeous dinner was already laid out on the table next to the window. Is this a full-course dinner? Such a lovely dinner was something I hadn't seen outside a wedding reception. It's Christmas, so I went all out. He shyly smiled at me. Okay, not gonna lie, this is kind of cute, but he's still a douche. Christmas. It's the holiday for lovers, right? I mean, that's like Valentine's Day, but sure. Yeah, but up until this year, that was meant for other people, not me. I was working on a perfume for lovers, but I didn't know what that meant exactly. I never thought I'd end up becoming one. That sounds like you are right. Don't laugh. So what do you think? How's your first Christmas as a lover? It's exciting. That's it? It feels special. Ever since you kissed me at this plaza, it's like my life has changed. It's like I'm floating on a cloud or dreaming, or I'm on drugs. You've drugged me. Oh my god, I've been drugged. Sorry, I can't really explain it. No, I get it. Basically, you love me. That's it. How did you come to that conclusion? Because I feel the same way! And you've told me, so, I mean, seriously. You've transformed my whole world. When you're with me, everything I see is sparkling, and I can't help but feel happy. I have no doubt in my mind that here with you now, I'm the happiest person alive. How can you say such embarrassing things? Although I felt so happy to hear those words, I couldn't help but blush in embarrassment. She's fucking embarrassed by everything. Get over it. I think you'd be over it by now. After raising our glasses to toast, we enjoyed a luxurious meal next to the window. It's Christmas, so... Here! He held out a small box towards me. I didn't get you anything because I'm an asshole. A box this size can only mean one thing. Is this what I think it is? He slowly opened the box in front of me, revealing a ring. Okay. That's actually cute. I don't even like Mahito, and I actually... Oh, wow. I don't even like him, and I awed. Fuck, that was just an instantaneous, like, oh, fuck. Wow, there's something wrong with me. Shit. You might not be able to wear it at work, but anywhere else would be safe to wear it. Is this my Christmas present? Yeah? Maybe it's too early to be giving you this, though. Early? I don't know. Rings have a special meaning and all. Okay, is it just like a dating ring, like a you're taken ring? Because that's still cute. But I get confused if that's like, you know, most people don't have, like, you know what I mean? Like, that's not... I just automatically pulled out a ring. Oh, it's not that kind of a, it's like a promise. It's a right hand ring. Oh, that's still cute. It's still cute, but, you know, not what I was expecting. I should have gone with the necklace. No, I like this. And try it on. Okay. I slid my new ring onto my finger. It fits perfect. How does it look? It looks great on you. Thanks. Sorry, I didn't bring a present for you. Girl, do a sexy dance or something. He'll be fine. All my time had been spent worrying about our sales for the holiday season. I'm literally... I didn't get you a present, but how about I have sex with you? Sounds good to me. I'm just guessing. But Mahito even found time to get something for me. This is terrible. I have no excuse. My present is right here. Okay, now I'm gonna vomit. He poked my lips with his finger. But I've kissed you plenty. This is different. I want a kiss and a promise. Promise that your heart and future belong with me. Heart and future? That's a lot. I'm asking you to marry me. That's what I thought. Okay, I don't even like Mahito, and this is like, oh, it's so cute. Why? What is wrong with me? This is the worst. He's being actually not horrible. But we shouldn't have to get to the end where he's creepy, rapey, pushy, and weird. And like, God damn it, I hate you. And her being a fucking pain in the ass to get to the last chapter where, okay, like, you know what? This is about the only thing about this whole entire path that's like, doesn't make me want to stab them both. This is actually cute. The rest of this path has been aggravating as fuck. But this is cute. Okay, the whole game has redeeming moments. There are moments where you're like, this is cute. You ruined it. He's gonna ruin it. Somebody's gonna ruin it. What? Don't be so surprised. What do you think the fucking ring was for? That's what I assumed the ring was for. But it came out of nowhere. No, it hasn't. I've thought about it ever since you returned my feelings. But that was like a week ago. I mean, I'm all for like when you know, but like, Jesus, Mahito, that's a little... Well, we're Stockholmed, it's fine. My head was spinning with confusion. To be honest, I was gonna propose when I gave you the ring, but you weren't paying attention, so I put it off until now. When I gave you the ring... That was 2 minutes ago! Like, after you knew how I felt about you. You gave me the ring and then asked me to marry you, like, literally in like 5 minutes. So you couldn't have asked me 5 minutes ago? Okay, I don't get it. But we've only started dating not too long ago. You can save your answer for when you're ready. This won't be the last time I propose to you. I'm just gonna keep doing it until you say yes. He didn't put us in a cage, physically, but it's an emotional trap. He's trapped us. He's the Toma. This is probably why I have an aversion to him. Although, spontaneous moments. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you son of a bitch. You've even gotten me invested. Anyway. So when I do, be ready for your answer. Okay, I will. Would have thought he would propose to me so soon, but it's Christmas and it's kind of cute. Promise me. He put his finger out for a pinky promise. I promise. Our pinkies wrapped around one another, completing the promise. Hopefully next time you'll be able to answer me as soon as I ask. What, in like 5 minutes, you creep? He stood up out of his chair and inched towards me. I'll make you fall so in love with me that no one else enters your mind. He flashed a smile at me before scooping me out of my chair. Literally every other person in this game has flashed in front of my mind, like, might be better. I don't know. Hey, what are you doing? He tossed me onto the bed and started pulling off my clothes. Where do you think you're touching? Where do you think he's touching? Don't tell me. I don't want to know. If I do this, he won't be able to stop thinking of me. See, this is getting like... She's like, what are you fucking doing? Like, I was eating. Yeah? You could save your answer to my proposal for later, but tonight, I don't want you to think of anything but me. You're already the only guy I have my eyes on. Well, you need to become more and more in love with me. See, this is kind of a little creepy. like, I understand what they're trying to do with this, but it's a little creepy considering his past and, like, how possessive he is. But anyway. I love you. He whispered in my ear and landed a kiss on my lips. Okay. Thank God we didn't have to read anything cringy. Anyway. Alright, that's a perfect place to end. So when we come back in the next part, we'll start going down and doing the best ending. Or not, that was the best ending. We'll do the good ending. And then we'll do... We only got likability 75%? That's not right. We checked and we had 89. That's weird. Maybe that's because the last time I saved, but that's really weird that it didn't save my changes. Anyway, doesn't matter. So we'll do the good ending, sequel, and the date scenario, or at least start. So maybe we can get through all of those. So maybe the next part will be the last part for Mahito. I don't know. And then we'll go down Mr. Otori's route. So, wow, yeah. So, anyway, I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.